I can't take you any closer. I can't break through the planet storm's protective barrier.
Wait, does that mean we can't get near it as long as the planet storm is active?
There's nothing we can do. Let's head to Grand Kokma. The military is keeping the HOD data at their headquarters.
Understood. But what do we do if it really is Van's replica land up there?
Colonel Curtis, I'm en route to His Majesty to report on the island floating above the Central Ocean.
Have you found anything out about it yet?
Chief of Staff Sussman has all the information. He's in the rear conference room.
The rear conference room. Let's hurry.
Oh, Jade, things have really gone bad, huh?
Yes, sir. We've learned that the island floating above the Central Ocean may be HOD.
Ah, so it's true.
So that really is HOD?
Well, it's surrounded by a protective barrier formed by the planet storm. It's impossible to observe from here.
Then what led you to suspect it might be HOD, sir?
It is located exactly where HOD was, in the Outer Lands.
If it is HOD, then we can assume it's a replica created through Famicry.
Yes, I doubt it could be anything else. Replica data for the entire island was taken just before its destruction.
Hence the new HOD. Weren't a lot of 7th phonons being consumed in that area?
Correct. Which suggests that all of this was Van's doing.
But wait, the replicas were all saying it was Mohs.
Sir, several islands in the HOD archipelago have disappeared. The cause is unknown.
What do you think, Jade?
Perhaps phonons within the two lands are interfering with one another, causing a hyperresonance.
Yes, I would imagine that's the case. I'm headed to speak with His Majesty.
What's happening, Colonel?
Let's go see the king ourselves. I'll explain things there.
those who have forgotten the score!
That's Mohs' voice.
Huh? Where is it coming from?
I don't know. It seems like the sky, but that's...
I am Mohs, full master of the new order of Lorelei! Swallowed by the cliff of shrouded in the miasma, the world today lies on the verge of destruction. And why is that? It is because both King Laska and Malkuth have abandoned Julia's score. False messengers have deceived both into ignoring the score.
Your Majesty, this is...
Yes, Mohs, that bastard. Just what is he trying to accomplish?
It is my duty to protect the score, to establish the new order of Lorelei!
This isn't good.
No, this sort of thing could easily make the citizens panic.
We, the new order of Lorelei, have created the glorious land of Eldrant from the Isle of Hog. From here, we will see that the road once more follows the score. Furthermore, we demand reparations from and the surrender of King Laska and Malkuth. If you do not accept these conditions, we will use force. The order shall dispatch a messenger to both nations. I eagerly await your responses. Citizens, I say it is your duty to rise up against anyone who would reject the score. Justice lies in Julia's score alone.
Mohs' mind has already begun to degenerate from the neural contamination.
Neural contamination?
Mohs absorbed many 7th phonons without any ability to control them.
Mohs' consciousness has begun to reject the 7th phonon. He's losing his capacity for rational thought.
So that's neural contamination.
He still created this preposterous new order of Lorelei of his own will. His zeal for the score is beyond all reason.
I won't allow someone like him to destroy the order Ion tried to renew.
Let's see the Emperor. Neither Emperor Peony nor King Ingobert would give in to Mohs' demands.
Yes, I agree. We should start formulating countermeasures now to prepare for the worst.
What's happening? Something inside me?
He didn't last long after the 7th phonon implantation.
This extreme a result from such a small quantity. What if the Commandant cannot control Lorelei?
Van is a 7th phonist. He won't see consequences like these.
What are you talking?
Pitiful. To think he'd be so fixated upon the score as to assume such a form.
It's time. Let's go.
I've heard. They said several islands in the Hod archipelago have disappeared.
Yes. We believe it's due to a quasi-hyperresonance caused by the replica land interacting with the original.
Quasi-hyperresonance?
The replica land currently expanding around Eldrant is in all likelihood being constructed as replica data is extracted from the world's surface.
So, for an instant, the newly created replica and the original share the same 7th phonons. At that time, interference similar to a hyperresonance takes place.
I'm so lost right now.
In other words, the original land is destroyed as the replica land is created.
Well, then I guess we better stop it soon.
Where do you think the Thaumacrine facility creating the replica landmass is?
On Eldrant would be my guess. It takes a long time to extract the data from a landmass. We should still be able to stop it.
Might we leave this matter to you? We have no means of reaching the sky.
Of course. We'll do everything in our power.
The Malkuth armed forces will secure land defenses.
Kimloska will aid you in that as well.
Natalia, why don't you propose that summit about the score now?
Oh, that's right. Kimloska, Malkuth, and the Order of Lorelei should all come together. They'll be a lot more effective against the new Order of Lorelei that way.
Yes, you're right. Perhaps now is the time for such a gathering.
If your majesties would grant us your presence, we could also discuss strategies against Eldrant.
What are you all suggesting?
Guy, explain.
Isn't that Natalia's job? All right, whatever.
Very well. I'll make the time whenever you wish. Is Darth an acceptable location?
Yes, I think that would be best.
King Ingobert is already aware of the situation, so that leaves Teodoro next, right?
Yes, let's head to Yulia City.
So you were out here.
Largo!
You certainly took your time. Not that I was eager to see you again.
Don't be that way. Arietta says she'll meet you in the Jiggle Woods.
Arietta? So she really wants to go through with this duel? She wants to fight in our forest?
I wonder why there, of all places.
That was where her mother died.
So you're her mediator?
Then if Arietta should lose, you're the next in line to fight. Is that correct?
No, I'm only here to move things along. And I can't imagine Arietta losing.
Okay, time to teach that Arietta a lesson.
Anise, you okay? You look like you're pushing yourself a bit.
Isn't there someone else you should be worrying about more than me?
Who, Natalia?
He hasn't realized how badly she was hurt.
He's still not very sensitive to these things.
What? What are you guys talking about?
You'll figure it out.
really gone.
Wait here, you guys.
Anise, are you planning on going alone?
Yes, this is my problem.
Like hell it is. Ion was our friend too. If this is about him, then it's our problem, all of us. You're our friend too, Anise.
Me? The one who was spying on you this whole time?
You didn't have any other choice, did you?
Arietta will have all our monster friends. We should keep things fair.
Ion sacrificed himself to save me. If that led to a duel, I need to be present.
I'm not sure about friend, but I suppose we do have an awkward bond of sorts.
You would say something like that, Colonel. Okay, all right. All of you, you're coming with me.
Right.
Finally. I was getting tired of sitting around.
I've been waiting. All right, let's get this over with.
What a lively little girl. But a duel needs some rules.
I'll fight with my friends. You fight as a group of 4, too.
Arietta, you've helped us in the past. Can't we talk this over?
That was to help Ion. But Ion is dead. Your deaths will be for Mommy. Anise, yours is for Ion. For Van, too. I'll finish all of you. Don't act all innocent. You killed everyone on the Tartarus under Van's orders. You're not the only one who wants vengeance. Anise, prepare to die. You're Ion, Mommy, and everyone's enemy. I'm not looking for your forgiveness, but I won't lose either.
If you're going to fight Anise, you'll have to fight us too.
How could you? You were supposed to protect Ion. That was your job. Murderer!
You should understand that is part of a soldier's job.
For me, you are the enemy of those under my command.
Whining won't do you any good. I'll bear your grudge. I'll take it. Goodbye, Anise.
Oh, what a ball.
Now I'll show you how strong I am. This is it. Evil One. Feel
Report the fate of the mighty dragon!
Van, I lost. I'm sorry. Arietta, Mommy, everyone, I'm sorry. I couldn't avenge you. Ion, where are you? It hurts. Ion. Arietta, I'm sorry. I really hated you, but I'm sorry.
Anise, don't cry or apologize over the corpse of your enemy. You'll only insult her. Arietta risked her life fighting for her goals and died in the process. Pitying her means mocking the ideals she fought for.
Yeah.
The one true shame is that she couldn't witness the rebirth of the Isle of Ferris.
If that's how you feel, why didn't you stop her?
She resolved herself to do this, even if it cost her her life. Who could have stopped that? Arietta felt indebted to Ion, Van, and those monsters for their help. It's only natural that she would fight for them.
Even though Van was only deceiving her?
He wasn't deceiving her. Arietta would have killed herself if she knew the real phone master had died. That was Van's kindness.
So Arietta joined the 6 god generals to repay that debt. What about you, Badok?
That name died long ago, in the Sea of Batical, where my wife sleeps. I see. So you found it.
So you won't introduce yourself?
What's the point? An enemy's an enemy. It's as simple as that. You're soft, boy. The next time we meet will be the day I kill you all. I'll avenge Arietta then.
Luke, what was that all about?
I'm sorry, I can't tell you right now.
But you'll promise to tell me later?
Yes, I promise.
All right. We can't just hang around here all day. Weren't we headed to Yulia City for that summit about the score?
Yeah, you're right. Anise, you okay to head out?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Then let's go.
Goodness! Are you all right?
Come with us, now.
Tyr, what is it?
Who was that person?
A replica. She probably fled here from Sheridan.
Fled? Why?
It's been happening a lot recently. People who have died just show up with no memories of the past. People being spotted at their own funerals.
A natural result of such large-scale replication.
They don't know anything. Some fall prey to monsters, others just take things from shops. Many replicas are the victims of terrible abuse.
That's inhuman!
More and more people are learning that living creatures are being replicated. Some people think that their loved ones died because a replica of them was created. Maybe some did, but a lot of replicas are just innocent victims.
And these newborn replicas can't say a thing to defend themselves.
Exactly. In the end, we've begun offering them asylum here. There aren't many places safe from monsters. They have nowhere else to go. But it's not like we have infinite resources. We're in just as bad a bind as they are.
Welcome, all of you. The situation has become quite grave, hasn't it?
Grandfather, we've come here today to consult with you.
I understand. Now that we've lost Phone Master Ion, I am the logical representative to attend the summit.
Then you'll...
Yes. I'll head to Doth shortly.
That's great.
We should tell Father. The summit can now finally begin.
That's odd. There seem to be more people here than before.
Hey, couldn't those be replicas?
What's going on? What are replicas doing in a place like this?
Looks like we should see what's going on in the city before seeing His Majesty.
What the hell? Who are you? Don't come any closer!
What are you doing? Stop it!
Hey, that thing's a monster! Don't get near it!
Huh? What do you mean a monster?
That's my buddy who died 2 weeks ago on his way back from getting a score reading. No, my buddy's dead. That thing, it's an imposter. But he looks just like him.
A replica.
Calm down! This person is no monster!
Fine. He's still a freak.
Rem. The Tower of Rem.
What's this Tower of Rem the replicas are talking about?
It's the name of an ancient tower that stands in the Cliffoth. It's from the Dawn Age, part of a plan to travel to another planet should they fail to create the Outer Lands.
Another planet? Is that even possible?
Supposedly it was a radical idea, even at the time.
If they couldn't do it in the Dawn Age, it's just a dream for us. We can barely fly.
So these replicas are trying to reach the Outer Lands through that tower?
Even if that's the case, how could they all know about the Tower of Rem?
If one were to implant the memory of the Tower of Rem when they were created, it's unlikely, but not impossible.
We're not reaching any conclusions here. Let's stop for now and go see the king.
You're right.
for salvation from the new order of Lorelei.
Respect the score! I will not sit by and be smothered by the miasma.
My father in Cassidonia died from this outbreak of miasma.
I don't want to go to the cliff-off! Put me back on the old Outerlands!
Calm down. Everyone, just calm down. Cease this at once.
Shut up!
Natalia!
Silence! I am Natalia. Natalia Luzu Kimlaska Landvaldir. Beloved citizens of Kimlaska, I beseech you to be calm. Hear what I have to say.
Your Highness! The miasma! At this rate, we're all done for!
We are aware of the situation and are doing everything we can to stop the miasma.
Why don't we just raise the ground again like before?
That's not possible. The outer lands of the new order of Lorelei are created by destroying the land we have now. The appearance of Eldrant has caused several islands in the Central Ocean to disappear. This land will be erased, and you along with it.
But that can't be!
You all know better by now. What good can come from obsessing over the score? Yulia's score never predicted that the Outer Lands would fall into the cliff-off.
That's because we didn't obey the score.
Why should we obey it? A prophecy that only comes true if you obey it is no prophecy at all. The score is not a future set in stone. It's just one of many possible futures.
I ask you all to please give us just a little more time. If we cannot come up with a solution in time, we will petition the new order of Lorelei for help.
Princess Natalia, we believe in you.
As long as the miasma goes away, we've got no complaints with His Majesty's rule.
The miasma has already killed several people. Now there are replicas? These weird human things just hang around and root through our property.
We just want to live a normal, peaceful life!
Human things.
Luke, they're just upset. Once they calm down and get a grip on the situation...
It's fine. It's fine.
Oh, Natalia, what the devil has happened to Mohs?
We're looking into that now ourselves.
Well, at the moment, we can't openly cross him. We do not intend to give in to him, but many people still have faith in the score. If we were to oppose it, it could lead to violence.
Damn.
His Majesty is also working to settle the issues of the replicas. But there are too many to accept as refugees, and the city's public safety is suffering.
A small riot broke out when a replica went to his own funeral. Several people died. And there's the matter of feeding them all. These replicas are such a headache. Ah, Luke, I'm not talking about you. Don't let it upset you.
Your Majesty, I propose we work on an allied response with the Malkuth ambassador.
Agreed. I leave that to you.
By the way, Father, all sides have agreed to hold that summit on the score.
I see. You've made a fine ambassador, Natalia. I'm proud of you. The timing is perfect. All three powers can agree on how the score is to be handled. I also intend to propose taking joint military action against the new order of Lorelei.
That makes sense. This world is about to get erased because of that replica land.
That said, any direct attack on Eldrant is precluded by the planet storm.
Yes, another headache. And we'll need to discuss the Replica Issue as well.
Is the replica problem really that bad?
It's better than it was. It seems they're headed to a place called the Tower of Rem. Many have already left. But between clashes with the citizens and the stress on the economy, they caused quite an uproar. There were enough of them for an entire country, and the majority couldn't speak a word. Some people tried to snatch up replicas for untoward purposes.
So there really is no place for replicas.
These problems only arose from a lack of preparedness and infrastructure.
It's also an emotional matter for many. Replicas are identical copies of the originals.
In any case, this summit comes first. Gather the advisors together to formulate Kimloska's policy. And you all should wait at Duke Fabra's manor until things are settled here.
Father, please allow me to participate.
Very well.
Natalia, we're all counting on you.
Thank you.
Your Majesty, we also have a report concerning that other issue.
Come to my chambers later.
Understood.
I see. So that Largo fellow really is Natalia's true father.
Yes, sir. There's no doubt.
What to do? That child could very well be forced to battle her own father.
Natalia still doesn't know. There's always the option of not telling her at all.
Yeah, knowing the truth doesn't always bring happiness.
How about you? Luke, what do you think?
When I found out I was a replica, I felt like I didn't want to know. I was sad. But I had already begun to get a sense that I wasn't really myself. If I hadn't known, I would have been in complete despair. I'd have just given up on everything. I know her case is completely different, but I think it's probably better to know.
I think you're right. Ignorance can be bliss. But the idea of us knowing while Natalia, the one in question here, doesn't. It feels wrong to me.
It'll only make it more painful when she finds out later.
You're right. Give me some time to think it over.
Yes, Your Majesty.
I'll use this time to go to Malkuth to suggest the Emperor settle on a policy. I'll be borrowing the Albior.
Well then, what's it going to be, Luke? Back to the manor?
Yeah.
Luke, what's wrong?
Yeah, you're acting weird, Luke. Off in your own little world.
Luke!
Lorelei? Or is it?
Hey, Replica, where are you? Asch, we're in...
Never mind, I see it. Vatican.
Damn it, first you put your voice in my head, now you're looking through my eyes?
I'm close to Vatican. I'll meet you there. Stay in the city.
I'll be back in the manor. If you want to come see me there, be my guest.
No, head to the port or something.
I want to go back to my home.
Fine, do what you want.
What did Asch have to say?
He's coming to meet us. I told him we'd be at the manor.
The manor? Are you okay with that?
Yeah, it's better this way.
I never thought I'd see you back here.
I never thought I'd return. Asch, how is Lorelei? I couldn't make contact. It must be trapped inside Van, unable to communicate. So your search for the Jewel of Lorelei is still ongoing, but we do know that Lorelei passed the key up through the Sephiroth.
If you didn't pick it up, it should still be somewhere around the Sephiroth.
But you searched them, didn't you, Asch? What, did you miss one?
I'm not an idiot. You have me confused with someone else here. What are you trying to say?
They say the sword and the jewel react to one another. You should have found it.
If we don't get the jewel, things play right into Van's hands. Damn. And with the miasma, the people are leaning towards the new order of Lorelei. The miasma?
The light of the sacred flame shall approach a Kimlaskan city of phone machines, seeking a way to purify the taint. There, salvation shall be found through the use of a forbidden power.
Asch, what if the miasma could be neutralized through a hyperresonance? What are you talking about? That's impossible. Not if you have the Sword of Lorelei. It would cost someone their life, but...
Luke, what are you talking about?
That's the first time I've heard anything like that.
So? You saying you'll die for us? I'm saying... Must be nice for you replicas, being able to say you'd just give it all up like that. If I could make up for Exariuth by apologizing, I'd apologize as much as it took. If my dying could bring back Exariuth, then I'd be scared, but I'd die. I don't want to die any more than anyone else. Huh, of course you don't. I'm not ready to die yet either. But wait! This little chat is over. I've got something to do. I'm not done talking. Just give me 5 more minutes. Let go of me!
Come on, hear him out, Asch.
Fine.
Luke! Luke!
You're...
Father, Mother, I've brought the real Luke home. You bastard, what are you planning to... We'll be waiting in the courtyard.
Luke! It's really you, isn't it, Luke?
It's good to see you again, Mother.
So you've been with the Oracle Knights?
Yes.
You've grown up, Luke.
Father.
I get it. You want Asch to meet up with your parents.
But Luke, are you okay with this? The thought of Asch coming here always made you...
Terrified. It still does. But I'm just a replica. He's real. If I'm going to get told I'm not needed, I'd rather hear it sooner than...
Stop it, Luke.
Guy?
I thought something was up with you. You've got this stupid idea about killing yourself to stop the miasma, don't you?
Luke, don't be an idiot.
You keep telling yourself you're just a worthless replica imposter. You keep worrying that you'll be told you're unnecessary. What does that even mean?
I've been asking myself ever since I found out I'm a replica. Why was I born? Who am I? Why am I alive? I have no right to exist. No replica does.
I've heard enough.
So have I. I'm not Luke anymore. I'm never coming back here. Get over that inferiority complex before you go proposing anything stupid. You're infuriating.
Luke, let's get some rest. You've got to be tired.
Yeah.
It's true that we'd lose the limitless energy provided by phone power. But what good is maintaining the planet storm if all of humanity is lost?
The score is no longer our guide. The time has come to shape the future by our own wills.
Most phone tech and phonic arts would be lost if the planet storm were gone. But not all phonons would disappear. We simply have to develop a way to make use of those limited phonon resources, correct?
Why worry about future inconveniences when we may not have a future at all? I agree that stopping the planet storm is the logical solution.
Everyone, good news. We've agreed to stop the planet storm.
As have we. Now we should head to Doth for the formal summit. Their Majesties have set sail for Doth already.
Yeah, but we're taking the Albior. We'll probably pass them along the way.
Okay, let's go.